Have you ever wished that you could earn a lot of money by designing websites? I will explain to you how I made $130,000 by designing websites on Weebly. Let's begin. I made 6 figures last year designing websites for customers on Weebly. This is a website builder that works by dragging and dropping elements. It's as simple to use as constructing with Legos and doesn't require any code. If you're a web developer, you're probably wondering, what is this person doing? Weebly is a DIY website builder that allows you to create websites by dragging and dropping blocks onto your screen. It is not a professional instrument. Weebly allows anybody to create a website. So, how can I make money? However, my outcomes speak for themselves. I developed 76 websites in 2021 last year, all on Weebly, and I charge around $1,800 each website. The actual figure depends on how many hours I put into the project. I have monthly memberships as well. I concluded the year with $130,000 in sales in 2022. In this video, I'll tell you about my complete adventure, my secrets, how I got started, where I get clients, and how it all works. I'm going to be as descriptive as possible. I'll include links to all the tools I used. I'm also not selling anything. There are no promotions, funnels, landing pages, or affiliate links to encourage others to follow in my footsteps. Find and solve problems in the real world to earn money. Many people are leaving their employment to pursue their dreams of entrepreneurship. I've also just had my coffee, and I'm excited to share my tale with you. I'm not a web designer. I don't know how to code on its whole. I started with basic web development skills and gradually learned more HTML and CSS, but I'm far from skilled. Nonetheless, I've built 75 websites and counting. Quick introduction. How I got started building sites. I started developing Weebly websites while in high school a few years ago. I produce a few nonsense ones here and there. There's no coding required. You drag and drop blocks. There's also little learning. But I discovered that I like creating things, and it became a pastime for me. I joined a student group when I started college. When I joked about making odd websites for fun, the club president asked if I could develop one for the club. Sure, I said. I perform it for free because the club did not have any financing. So I created the club's website. They loved it so much that I started getting inquiries from other groups to construct their websites. But because I was studying aerospace at school and didn't have time, I was rejected. However, a light bulb went off regarding how I might perhaps start a business in this field. Time travel to February 2020. COVID had arrived. Lockdowns were on the way, and companies were swiftly getting online. Because of the lockdowns, I had only graduated the previous winter and had not even applied for employment. Instead, I chose to go all in with my website design company. How I started my business and why I choose Weebly. So, it's 2022. I've chosen to establish my own web design company. My initial step was to decide how I would construct the web pages. I have prior experience with Weebly and opted to use it. I did not utilize Weebly's standard version. Weebly features a platform for designers named Weebly for Designers. It is precisely how it sounds. It's the same drag and drop version of Weebly as before, but geared at website developers who use Weebly to construct websites for clients. You may be asking why I chose Weebly in the first place. After all, there are builders such as Squarespace, Wix, and Webflow. Why use Weebly? Here are the reasons I chose Weebly and the rewards I received. Extremely simple to use. As previously said, I had little to no coding skills. Weebly was ridiculously simple to use. Quick website deployment. Using Weebly, I was able to reuse templates and create a completely branded brochure 5-page website in 3 days. Building a website like this in a different builder or by hand would have taken me weeks. Customers can change their website. The Weebly for Designers platform, which I mentioned above, allow designers like me to create customer portals where my customers can log in and edit their website using the simple website builder. They can add or change goods. If the site is an e-commerce site, add blogs, manage subscription platforms, and do other things without even contacting me. HTML, CSS, JS editing capability. Weebly is a unique platform. It's the simplest to use of all the website builders, but it also provides users complete unlimited access to HTML, CSS, JS editing on their web pages. As I began to understand some programming, I started making modest custom CSS tweaks to the websites I produce for clients. Why would someone pay me to create a Weebly website for them? Why don't they just do it themselves? Weebly is simple to use. So why wouldn't these company owners just use it to create their own website. Why should you pay me? To begin with, it is crucial to realize that many business owners who attempt to use website builders such as Weebly end up disliking them, especially for individuals in their 50s and 60s. Many people become irritated. Either a problem develops, or they are unable to log in to the website builder due to a cache issue, or they are unable to text quickly, and so on. Many of them want to have a Weebly website so they can change it, but they don't want to develop a whole site in it. As a result, they're willing to pay. Many of my clients now have no idea what Weebly is. They are pleased with the website I created for them, and that is the end of the tale. They don't care how I constructed it. My Weebly websites are much higher quality than the basic Weebly themes. Just because someone can create a website with Weebly does not guarantee that it will be an excellent website. You must have a creative eye. I've never had any formal web training. I browse to websites that I enjoy and look at their designs, their color palettes, spacing between pieces, how it appears on mobile, how they organize material, and so forth. Another important thing I do is that I do not utilize the present generic Weebly themes. Weebly comes with a slew of built-in website designs and layouts. I don't use them since they're too generic and don't allow for much personalization. Instead, I purchase premium Weebly themes from a third-party developer, Luminous Themes. They create incredibly nice-looking Weebly themes with a variety of styles and features not seen in typical Weebly templates. I have a wonderful working connection with the firm, and have even hired them to do substantial code updates to some of the more complicated Weebly sites I've created. My Weebly sites appear quite professional because I use third-party Weebly themes rather than the default ones. They don't resemble typical Weebly websites. Visually, you can't tell that any of my sites were created with Weebly. Conclusion and suggestions. I hope you learned something beneficial. Find a niche and penetrate it. This is my advice. Contact comparable businesses and create websites for them. Create a small portfolio of websites in a similar sector, and then gradually expand. Starting in a niche allows you to expand your firm without the intense competition of the web design industry. This was all from my side to guide you about how you can earn money using Weebly. Have you found this video useful? Tell us in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon to get more knowledgeable and fact-based video.